Warning, we cannot stress enough that you shouldn't take anything we say seriously, or whatever our lawyer told us to say.
Hello, and welcome to our audio sick boy podcast where Ben and I are both sick at the same time, and we almost didn't do it this week.
We're actually wretched messes. Joe is on the floor recording the podcast, currently in a ball, crying. There's many tears down his face. And while I, 6'2", rock hard abs, still look incredible, the feeling inside my body isn't incredible. So, hey Joe, you ever chug coffee and then feel real sick after, like motion sick? You know, like motion sickness, or like when you're in a car, it's like the weird, like, ugh feeling? You ever chug coffee and it feels like that?
No, because why would I chug coffee?
Well, say you're in a rush and your car gets finished being done at the shop and you stop to get some coffee, but you have to go pick it up so you can get back here to record podcast, and then you chug coffee because you're like, I don't want to waste this coffee. It's good. So you chug it, and then you go to the car dealership and you're like, wow, my car worked, but my tummy don't.
Why did you not take the coffee with you?
Because it's a fancy new Starbucks that has two layers, 2 stories, and they offer you if you're staying there, they offer you like a mug or a glass you drink it in. And so, and hypothetically, you use these mugs or glasses because it's really cool. It's a fancy Starbucks.
Why are you going to Starbucks?
Hypothetically, you're teachers and you get lots of Starbucks gift cards even though you don't go to Starbucks.
Why don't you re-gift the Starbucks gift cards?
Hypothetically, because we both need coffee, and if we re-gift it, then I'm not going to answer it, but Andrew's calling me, which means there's probably a Suns trade.
Answer it. We'll just have a guest star this week. Sick Boys podcast caller, Andrew.
Hey, Andrew, you're currently on the podcast. What's up, man?
Oh, am I really?
Yeah.
Don't say any bad words. Just kidding.
We
Joe
can
cusses
bleep
all the
them
time.
Let's go. Okay, so here's the latest. Valanciunas and is gonna be part of this deal, but he's gonna be rerouted.
Valanciunas.
So it's not necessarily that he's gonna be with the Suns.
Oh, I've heard. Yeah.
And very recently, Beal's agent is like, watch out what's gonna happen with the blown head emoji. And Bradley Beal's agent, so it's like, I think he's moving.
We're getting Giannis.
I think they're gonna do a soft reset here.
We're definitely trading KD, and we're going. I don't know why we would get another big
I've heard
man.
that from three different Sun sources saying he's as good as gone. He's got.
We're gonna.
I was watching the end of the game. He tweaked it for sure. He tweaked his ankle yesterday during the game. So there's a lot of like other Suns people saying, "Look, he just tweaked his ankle. He's fine." Yeah, he's not going to deal with Jimmy Butler, and if they can't find a trade, they're just not going to do it. Watch out for Draymond Green. That would make me physically ill. He reminds me of Patrick Beverly. I do not want him on my team, but look, if KD makes his way to pair with Steph Curry,
That's not what's going to happen.
With Valanciunas being rerouted, Wiggins will probably be in the deal. I heard Kuminga all day today, so I have no idea.
Valanciunas is going to the Lakers. LeBron and KD is going to end up either at Warriors, Lakers. We're going to get Braun because they're moving on from Braun. They got Luka now. And then Beal's.
It's interesting you say that. I wondered if they were going to do, because that's Luka's team now. They both want the ball 100% of the time. Sorry, continue your thought.
And it doesn't really matter where Beal's going. It's either going to be LA or Golden State.
That's so interesting. Do you think an aging KD and an aging Steph Curry could be just as good as they were?
No, but the Warriors are desperate because it's honestly a worse situation than Phoenix because they're gonna have to get rid of all their young athletic players to get Kevin Durant from us, and then Steph Curry is worse than Devin Booker this year, and so it's just there's no benefit, but it's probably gonna happen.
I heard that we're gonna go get Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges for KD. Oh wait,
Maybe we could get Jay Crowder too.
I was gonna say, wait a minute.
A Nurkic for DeAndre Ayton spot, maybe, perhaps.
Nurkic has to be involved. If there's
It was so surreal. It was so surreal watching the guy that the Suns fans hated the most completely own overtime.
Oh,
and
yeah.
be the reason that the Portland Trailblazers won yesterday's game.
It's true.
Ayton,
Yeah, he went off for 22 and 20, and he dominated us. And then I was mad. Devin Booker missed his last free throw that would have tied the game, and Ayton got the rebound, stared him down, and then went to his bench and said, "He says I'm trash. Who's trash now?" Like he was like, I'm like, I'm mad, but you're right. Also, you are still trash.
And they couldn't grab an offensive rebound to save their life. They traded Josh Okogie and a couple of picks to get a guy that they won't even play in any minutes. He played 18 minutes yesterday.
yeah,
He's just gonna roll with.
it's because Budenheimer or whatever his name is.
Which I would understand because that's the only center with experience is Plumlee.
He's trash. So.
I mean, that's not really true. The other players we have on our team have logged NBA minutes. So
technically.
Right? But yeah, I mean, yeah, technically, but like if we're talking like clutch time, like
clutch time.
Development, but we had to win one of the Blazers games.
Clutch time. I'm putting Nick in.
Yeah, because he can rebound.
I'm putting Nick in clutch time because Plumlee realistically has always been a backup center or a starter on a non-contending team.
Here's the other interesting thing, right? So this is exactly why you need to be careful and not burn bridges, right? Because Nurk would have been perfect. That's his calling card is rebounding.
No, but
So,
I hate him.
He would have been great.
His calling card now is being a little bitch.
And he had a batting base, and so did the Suns. So it was like, dude, he would have been great at the end of that game to at least grab a rebound. So at least we had a shot.
They're now saying, by the way, that the Mavericks are trying to get Kevin Durant to pair with Anthony Davis or Kyrie. I'm like, no, we'll take Kyrie for Kevin Durant, but you don't have anything to offer us. You trade away Luka.
Yeah.
I wish they would have opened up to us Kevin Durant for Luka swap.
That's crazy.
I would have taken Tubby over Kevin Durant.
It's because they think that AD is more fitting for what they need, and it's like that's not true. Unless you need an injured person all the time.
Yeah, they need someone to warm the bench.
Yeah, that's completely crazy. Hey, I'm also hoping PJ Tucker. That would be a great guy to have around.
To signs with us, yeah.
PJ Tucker.
He's a good relationship with Booker, so.
Here we go. A
Well-
leaked source, this is an hour ago, a leaked source close to Beal reiterated on Tuesday that there are currently no talks about him waiving his clause and that he expects to be in Phoenix through the deadline. Oh, man.
Yeah. We'll see. I hope not. But he has control, so if he likes Phoenix, which apparently he does, then we're stuck with that idiot. And at that point, you might as well just get rid of Kevin Durant and be like, look, we're stuck with Beal. We'll use him as a sixth man, and we'll get a bunch of young athletic guys and hope that Booker can carry us a little bit. But I don't think...
I would rather do a soft reset than have to do a full-blown reset, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Durant's going to end up in LA or Golden State, and Beal's going to end up in the other one.
It's possible. Yeah.
Really, really interesting.
No, we'll
Really
see.
interesting. But, all right, podcast people, I'm out.
All right, bye.
And that was sports talk for Arizona, I guess.
Yeah, this is very niche podcast. No, that's actually funny because this is not planned. He's the guy who wants to do a sports podcast. So, who knows? But it wouldn't be over the phone, so that would be nice.
Yeah, that's true. So, because we are how we are today,
Again, 6'2", hard abs.
we've been just scouring the internets, trying to find the most unreadable.
You also said scouring weird.
Questions. Scouring.
Scouring. Why do you say it like you're freaking Irish?
Why this? How many bees are needed in an adult that has no allergies to bees?
Dude, Okay, I'm not even joking. You read this to me now 3 times. It has not registered any of the times you've read it to me genuinely.
Okay, I'll slow it down. Okay.
Okay, how many bees?
These are words that a kindergartner could process.
Okay.
How many bees are needed? An adult that has no allergies to bees.
Does it mean to kill an adult that has an allergy to bees? To hurt? Is it just how many bees are needed for an adult?
How many bees are needed? An adult that has no allergies to bees. Here's the description. What is the hypothetical number?
That cleared it up. Awesome. What is that? That's crazy. 6.
But there's no allergies to bees. So you got to think.
Wait, who doesn't have an allergy to bees?
Yeah, no. How many bees are needed? An adult that has no allergies to bees.
Wait, hold on. You got to repeat it again because I don't think I'm just kidding. Don't stop. I know. For those, since we don't do a visual, I'm just going to caption what Joe does with his mouth. Joe just went, but in mouth form without making a sound. Also, it's really sad, before I answer this question, this is the week we decided not to record our faces, and Joe has pretty little boy haircut. Well,
yeah, I got a
boy.
haircut, and Ben also has haircut, but he wear hat.
I wear hat because I didn't want to shower this morning.
Don't you teach?
Yeah, so?
Did you wear a hat to work?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to wear hats as a teacher?
Nobody checks. I wore this shirt today. With
Good.
a jacket over it, but nobody checks. I'm a
I
choir
guess
teacher,
you
who
are
cares?
in public school,
And also, I'm a choir teacher.
and we're just giving up on public schools.
Yeah, well, I don't know. If I had someone observing me, I might get dress coded, but
But as a teacher, you should know how many bees.
well, it depends on how many kilowatts these bees are putting out of their poison.
Actually, there's an answer.
How is there an answer?
This has actually been calculated before.
What?
For an average 180-pound male, you need 3,831 bee stings. For what?
For what?
I'm assuming for dye.
This has been calculated. What has been calculated? I like how it's just like, I got the answer. It's so dumb.
So here's the little thread here, and we can move on to the next brain rot. But how many bees are needed? An adult that has no allergies to bees. This has actually been calculated before. For an average 180-pound male, you'd need 3,831 bee stings. Was this the question asked, question mark? I got the impression it was how many to feel full.
What?
You know, eating them.
So he was saying that you need that many bees to eat to feel full?
No.
They're applying
The
to that.
calculation was for to die.
Okay. Well, are we sure?
But we're just wondering maybe who wants to eat them.
That's a brutal question.
Yeah, so 3,831 asked and answered.
However, if you're not allergic to bees, how many to feel full?
Probably the same amount.
Same amount. That's a lot of bees, dude.
How many calories is that?
A lot of calories. How many calories is in one bee? Welcome to Google. How many calories is in a bee? They gotta know.
The number of calories in a bee depends on whether it's larva, pupa, or adult bee.
Just give me adult bee. Pupas. I don't want pupa.
Adult bee, 100 grams of empty cell adult bee contains 388.4 kcal of energy.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not doing all that math. I'm sorry. I don't even know how many grams are in a bee.
Yeah.
Me to my insect dealer. Yeah, like 100 grams of adult bee, please. Come on, that's an underrated joke. You can't move on from that. You gotta give me at least
I'm
a
trying
smile.
to find the
Me
answer.
to my insect dealer. I like 100 grams of adult bee.
I would like a Florida ounce of adult bee,
Like
please.
a Florida ounce of adult bee, please.
All right. Both adult bees and larvae are the values for bee larvae are quite easy to find. 250 kcal per 100 grams. About 30 grams of it is carbohydrates. 16 grams of protein, 7 grams of fat. Adult wasps allegedly taste like pine seeds.
What?
There's too much information about
Why
this.
do people eat? Well, I guess it's not as the strangest thing people eat. Strangest thing people eat is tofu.
Yes.
Tofu sounds nasty. Hey, Joe, me to my insect dealer. I'd like 100 grams of adult bee. I kind of like that we don't have to record with our phone this episode.
The biggest downside to not doing video is that Ben has his soundboard on his phone now.
Hey, what's the deal with airplane food?
I hope that whistle spikes too hard in the recording to where you can't use that.
It's LeBron James, "You Are My Sunshine" meme. You seen that meme?
No, but
It's pretty old. It's LeBron James, but it's like super whitewashed, and so he's like glowing, and it's just "You Are My Sunshine." That's the song. That's it.
oh, great. Next question.
Sure. So 3,000 bees,
3,831 bees.
and personally, I get full. Around
Well,
200.
hold on. That was an average 180-pound male. If you're bigger than that, you got to add more bees.
Here's the deal. I am more than that. I would get full at 500.
I don't think you would.
It's like popcorn.
More like sunflower seeds.
I can't eat 3,000 sunflower seeds.
You could.
Actually, I probably could. Live podcast episode where we eat as many sunflower seeds as possible before we literally vomit.
Because when I have sunflower seeds, it's reckless abandon, just handfuls and handfuls.
That's why I liked going to your baseball games, because it was an excuse for me to buy sunflower seeds and just spit them.
Yo, I went through so many seeds. I can't financially. I don't think I can recover from that.
Can you get immune to hangovers? Joe, what's your secret?
Stop drinking.
See, didn't prep him for that answer. I was fully expecting him to say, drink all of the time.
I mean, yes, you can't have hangover if you're drunk. So you go to bed with a shot. You wake up with a shot.
That just means that you're going to
The
be
best
lost.
part of waking up is
Hennessy in
vodka.
my cup. You know what LeBron James Hennessy?
I don't know why.
LeBron James Hennessy, and it's like, I got the king inside of me.
Here's that's I don't like it. But also, why Hennessy has always been seen as like the black man's liquor. Why did they lean into it so hard recently?
LeBron James Hennessy?
Like, I feel like recently there's like this huge like the stereotypes matter sort of movement towards that.
Listen, all I know is I got a bottle of LeBron James the King waiting to get inside of me as soon as the time's right.
You didn't have to say a bottle to get inside of you. I am scared to have Hennessy.
You scared you're gonna not your white body's gonna reject it? Your liver's like, no.
Honestly, it's not even that. I don't know what Hennessy is. Is
Yeah,
it whiskey or is it rum?
what-
Is it?
I would Google it, but I feel like we should just leave it a mystery.
Nope.
Welcome to Google. This is the episode where I talk about LeBron James. This is a good time to talk about our sponsor, LeBron James. LeBron James the King, our sponsor. LeBron James himself personally watches our podcast, and he has recommended it.
Oh, it's a cognac.
What's a cognac?
Nothing. What's a cognac with you?
I just said that weird.
It's a type of brandy.
What's brandy? Besides the song by Dolly Parton.
Cognac is a grape-based brandy.
Wait a minute. Brandy's not by Dolly Parton.
What?
The song Brandy. Who's that by?
I don't care, to be honest with you.
No, but I made the reference and now I feel bad. Brandy, You're a Fine Girl's by Looking Glass. Why did I say freaking Dolly Parton? What's a Dolly Parton song that? Jolene. Ah, I got you.
Those are the same.
They're both women.
Yeah, that's why I said the same.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. Let the LeBron James Hennessy speak tonight.
What was even the question?
How many grams of alcohol does my insect dealer give me before I pass out? No, do you get immune to hangovers? Can you?
I mean, no.
There's
There's ways to, like, counteract it before, but, like, you just slam some charcoal and ibuprofen before you go to sleep. You can wake up feeling a little bit better than you would if you didn't do that.
See, I have some nurse friends that say when they go partying, they just bring an IV with them. And they like get super drunk and they put an IV and they feel fine the next day.
Okay, fine. Yeah, there are ways around feeling the effects of a hangover, and yes, an IV is the best one.
Joe's personally offended by this. You should see his face right now. He's looked angry at me. I'm
No,
scared.
I mean,
I'm scared. And that wasn't me.
Is there a way to treat the hangover before or after? Yes. Is there a way to become immune to them? No.
What is immunity if not treated before it happens?
Not having it at all.
But yeah. There was no way around that one. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be immune to hangovers because I don't drink. Like, you're not immune to hangovers. You just don't do the action that's going to cause the thing.
Yeah, that's why you just accept it and you just get hungover all the time.
Yeah.
Also, keep gambling.
Why?
I just want everybody to gamble.
Okay. Have you ever gambled in your life?
I made a small bet on DraftKings once and I lost.
Good for you.
But I was close. It wasn't like 1 point off, but like I made this parlay and I was like one person off. It was like quite a bit off on this one person. It was like plus 20 points and they had like 5. But the rest of my parlay hit and I was like, are you kidding me? And I think it's because they got in foul trouble and then they just like stopped.
WNBA.
Yeah, I bet. I made a parlay and it was all Angel Reese parlays. Over Reese, points, over rebounds.
Angel Reese is going to get over 20 rebounds, under 5 points, and the shooting percentage is going to be under 32.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hitting every time. Actually, you know what, the rebounds, I don't know. It's like 10 of them.
I mean, yeah.
WNBA, she's just like so good at rebounding. Yeah, shots that are thrown to herself by herself.
Have you seen any of the 3-on-3 highlights?
Yeah, she's garbage.
She's so bad.
It's just sad because if she wasn't making such a fuss of herself or such a fool of herself in the media, to be honest, she would just be an average WNBA player because that league sucks. But
yes,
but then she's like, I'm the reason you're watching, and I hate white people. And then you're like, she didn't say that disclaimer.
It's
but
funny because the only game that spiked over 10 was over 10 or over 15,000 attendance for Angel Reese was a Caitlin Clark game.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with Angel Reese. They're here to watch me. Hope you guys realize that.
Ugh.
And the face she makes too. Hey Joe,
she needs to get better eyelashes too.
All right.
No, I think she wears fake ones and they're just super clumpy.
Joe.
Anyways, continue.
Women's makeup expert now. Hey, how much food? I can't even read this one. How much per day food costs for life?
Depends. If you're cooking at home, maybe 5-10. But if you're going out to eat, 15-20.
So let's average in. Let's say you eat out 4 times a month, 1 time a week. We'll just say that for sake of argument. That's a lot, but sometimes you eat 2, sometimes you don't at all. 4 times a week. Let's say the average bill going out to eat's probably for yourself
right now.
For yourself,
20.
like 20. Yeah. So that's already 80. Now you got to factor in 6 days per week. So 24 days of probably 10. So that's, what is that? 240. 240 plus 80, $320 on average per month.
I don't think that makes sense. How much are you eating?
If I'm eating we'll just say $10 per meal per day. Not per meal, per day. Per day. So
plus the 20
that's 60
a week.
per week plus 20 so per week it's 80 total times 4. It's 240.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
Did I just do that math right? No. 320. Sorry, I meant 320.
So, just over $10 a day.
Yeah.
Did the math. Boom. Next question.
Okay.
I mean, that was answerable. It's not like he's asking how much per day do bees.
But yeah, that's true. But it was worded like that.
How much per day for bees for someone without allergy?
How much per day bees if allergy?
Oh, 1. It's a one and done situation.
What if it's like a you and pine nuts thing where like you're allergic, but like you're kind of just a baby about it?
You mean the time I went to the hospital because I had to stop eating this pesto because
Yeah.
I was going through anaphylaxis?
Went to the hospital for pine nuts. Imagine being allergic to nuts, dude. That's kind of gay.
That would be the opposite of gay.
No, because you gotta admire. I'm not gonna talk. I'm done talking.
If I'm allergic to them, I stay away from them. But you obviously don't. Boom, roasted.
So you think about the fact that you don't like nuts. That's pretty gay, dude. You're thinking about guys' nuts.
What?
I bet you like women, and women like men. It's kind of gay, don't you think?
Sure.
All right, well, we answered that one. Joe is gay. Hey, do you want to read some of these, or do you want me to read them?
I don't care.
Ran barefoot on busy street today. Will be okay?
No. Nope, now you got dirt feet.
Oh, I hate dirt feet, dude.
Dirt feet bad. And asphalt hurt on feet. So.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's true.
Also, why are you running on a busy street?
yeah. Will be okay if you don't Frogger in the middle of a busy street with barefoot. Also, you like what is this game you're playing?
It's called chicken.
Isn't that where you try to kiss dudes? Sorry, I gotta stop.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Your feet might hurt.
Yeah.
Go wash them, you damn fool.
My feet are calloused as heck because I used to have to go take out the trash, and we had that big yard with the pine needles in it, and I didn't want to put shoes on, so I just walked out there and just got stabbed by pine needles.
It's called flip-flops.
It was hardly worth it, but I was like,
sandals, if you will.
I was like, all right, this is already a task that takes a while because at our house it's a walk. It's not that long, but it's way more than like now where I just walk through the garage and there's a trash can outside. But it was like, okay, do I waste more time by going to get flip-flops in my messy, messy room? No. I walk out and I stab my feet, step on pine cones, or, those weird ones that were in our backyard growing up behind the other house where they, like, the thing fell off and they were like weird cone-shaped things and they're really sharp.
Oh, yeah.
What's the purpose of that tree?
I don't know, but if it's what I think it is, in elementary school, we used to take those and open them up and then throw them at people because it made them itch.
Yeah, because they stabbed you and then you itched.
Yeah.
It's like to protect
the game was called Itchy Powder.
That's insane. I hated those things.
And it wasn't like a mean thing. We weren't bullying people because everyone was playing. It was like dodgeball, but like we'd all come back into the classroom just like heavy breathing, bright red faces, and scratching.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Yep.
You know, when I got stung by a scorpion once, and I thought it was one of those because I was like so in shock. I stepped on it, and I'm like, ow, and then there was this flattened scorpion running around. It was crazy.
I've never been stung by a scorpion.
You scared?
No.
Joe's quaking right now. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure you're not. It's not really not that bad. Honestly, it's like one of those things where like people who are afraid of it, I've talked to them about it. Just because like, oh, you've been stung by a scorpion. I'm like, yeah, obviously it's not fun, but it's like now that I have 0 fear of getting stung by a scorpion. Like, if I see one, I'm not going to, like, go about my business. I'm going to find a way to kill it. But it's like, once you get stung by it, it's like, as long as you're not allergic to it, and it's not, like, a bunch of them, there's no reason to be afraid of it. Like, it hurts a tiny bit. Mm-hmm. And then, like, there's some swelling sometimes, but, like, just, like, soak it. It's fine. Now, spiders, I cannot handle.
I don't come into contact with either one of those things often enough to care.
Horrible. How do you not? Where you live?
I don't
feel like
ever see them.
I thought that your place probably had some.
Pests? Well, I mean, there's pest control people.
Oh, Mr. Rich over here.
I don't pay for it.
Yeah. No, but.
What are your dogs doing out there?
My assumption is there is some kind of thing that I was going to put in the recycling when it was less full that I set down, and they're probably grabbing it and playing with it, my assumption.
Good.
Like big box or something.
Good.
Hey, how to make new friends?
Any tips?
Nope.
I feel like in the past couple of years, I've lost more friends than I've made.
Oh, absolutely.
And by that, I mean, I don't meet new people.
Yeah.
Now, I've got a new job, so if you count work, friends is friends, but...
Don't count. They have to like you.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't say that about you. I'm saying that about me, too. I got work friends, but I'm like, you have to like me. If I wasn't here, you wouldn't do anything.
No, I mean, there's a couple cool dudes at work that I might go grab a beer with, but I'm poor, and also I can't have beer.
That's fair.
So I don't know.
One of my work friends says I should go to WWE with them. So
WEEEE! Hey, Ben, do you want to go to WEEEE with me?
How not to get friends with Joe. Hey, you catch the WWE match? Wee! Oh, God.
Hey, it's John Cena, the star of WEEEE! Where did Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson get his start? WEEEE! Randy Orton, WEEEE!
Oh, man.
Do we have another one?
I like watching Logan Paul Wee.
Oh,
What? Let me rephrase. That's insane. We have two more. How to make friends.
I honestly
don't
have
know.
no idea.
Yeah, really.
I don't talk to people I don't know.
This is really. I don't even think this is a joke for either of us. I genuinely don't know.
The only new person that I've met since February when I started my new job is our sister's new roommate. And I mean, she's my sister's friend. I talk to her when I'm there, but that's it. Like, I haven't made new friends in so long.
Yeah, and I would say make new friends by getting a new job or by joining people. Joining people, like joining a club or something, I guess, because then they have to.
Join the military. Guns and friends and PTSD.
These are a few of my favorite things. Hey, I, male 22, am confused. What to do?
Bro, me, male 31, same dog.
Male 23, feel ya.
Yeah, you're not alone, M22.
You know what to do? You know what you do?
Wee, brother.
Wee. You know what you do? You...
Wee, brother!
I don't even have anything else.
Look at me, I'm Mr. Meeseeks.
This is going to be another one of those bits where I'm talking and you do that. It's like,
no.
like this thing. So when I start talking, you're not going to wee?
No. That takes too much effort right now.
I know one thing.
Good for you.
The worst part of that joke is I forgot.
I like doing that when people are like, oh, I'm trying to think, and I just interrupt and be like, yeah, how's that working for you?
Well.
Or when anyone says less or fewer, I just correct them with the other one, even when I know it's completely wrong.
Yeah, that's so irritating. I'm like,
I know.
Yeah, less of this. You're like, fewer. I'm like, no. You did that in a podcast, I think.
Yep.
Hey, does anyone know how I can get this?
I know how you can catch these hands.
I was gonna say, get this boom, boom, boom.
Everybody say "Way-ho."
I was talking about the Black Eyed Peas.
I said "boom, boom, boom." Now everybody say "Way-ho."
Way-ho. All right. Well,
What about black guys peeing?
I think that's the episode there. So,
Wait, what did you say?
Does anyone know how to get this? Get this boom, boom, boom. Got to get that?
Oh,
Gotta get that?
black-eyed peas.
Why? You really couldn't not say black guys there. Joe's got black guys in the brain. What can he say?
Ew.
All right. I said I know one thing.
Yeah.
Right? Here you go. Ready? I know two thing. There you go.
I know at least 4 things.
Cap. Go. 1, 2. I can name 1 woman.
I can name 2 women.
I can name 3 women.
Cap.
My mom.